That would.
She's
be
also the
so
same one that
awesome.
killed my fucking Christmas tree. But I'm here. I'm great.
Yeah, I've never had a cat kill my E-cord before.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go live with sounds and stuff. Ready?
Let's do it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Okay, are we ready to introduce everybody now?
Almost. Do the thing. Okay, now I am.
Maybe.
I was waiting for my thing to do the transition.
Okay,
There
I'm gonna
we
go
go.
first. My name's Kenzie. This
Hi,
is
Kenzie.
Xavier. And this is my first D&D, the second day of my first D&D with these beautiful people, and they're gonna introduce themselves to you guys.
Second session.
Yeah,
First campaign.
Yeah.
I'm Courtney. I will be
Hi,
playing
Courtney.
Nimble Smoke, the Tabaxi Rogue. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Zach,
and-
you want to go next?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, go for it.
My name is Zach. I am playing C-Tool. Some of you from Kenzie Stream probably know me as Wiggle or Wiggles. Hello.
Wiggles.
And then
I'm Sarah Renee. I am playing Eberk tonight. I've played a lot of D&D. You can also find me at twitch.tv. I'm gonna
Twitch.tv/Motley.
you having a stroke?
Have you ever
Yeah,
had a
just-
dream
have you ever
when
just-
you could?
If at least
when
if I
you-
had a stroke, there'd be reason for it.
There's
Yeah.
none
Hopefully.
now. Same.
And then I am Garrett. I am in charge of this motley crew here.
Hi, Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
Hope you find your dad.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
What happened to him? So let's go over what happened last time. This is episode 2 of our 3-episode horror story called A String of Disappearances. Who wants to help recap what happened last time?
Not
I
me.
don't remember.
Definitely not me.
I don't
Get
have
it?
no memories. so
Wait, I know the
please-
first part.
We went to a town to investigate some disappearances.
I know.
Through talking to people, we found out that some memories we had, they had forgotten. We found out that one of those people, Courtney's character, I forgot your name. Nim, thank you. Nim's brother was one of those people. He forgot kind of their childhood.
Yeah.
We went to a inn and found
He's
out we
claiming it's a
actually had.
completely different childhood.
Yeah.
I'd like
Yeah.
to throw that out. We're not just saying like, oh, I forgot about this vacation. It's your parents that you believe you had. Yeah, they didn't exist. We were orphans.
We were orphans and we didn't have 6
Oh,
other
shit.
siblings.
What else? Oh, we found out we had a member of our team that we just completely forgot about.
Yeah.
None of us had recollection. That word.
Recollection.
Recollection. Thank
Recollection.
you.
We could not recall them.
Refcus.
So you guys have
Um,
written proof that there was another party member. You've been interacting with people that have been acting strangely. Does anybody remember the different strange people that you've interacted with?
The bartender and his wife,
Yeah.
I
who
don't
doesn't
remember each other.
exist anymore,
Yeah, he forgot
So-
about his wife.
Paul?
and claims his own children are orphans.
Wait, Paul, Mary. What's the other 4-letter word?
There's a Gort.
Ralph?
Wasn't there a Gort
Dort
or something?
is Dort,
Dort.
is the butcher.
Yeah.
Dort. There you go.
Gort.
I don't remember who the children are, but
And you guys went back to the jail and there was another interaction there. What happened there?
there was a man drawing in blood.
I like him.
It
He
was a
drew
Russian
Paul.
sleep experiment.
We asked him
I like
if he could see anyone or who was doing stuff, and he just
Yes.
pointed behind us at nothing.
Kind of implying that it's like
Yeah,
everywhere all the
remember
time,
that.
always.
For
Mhm.
notes.
Animals were reacting to seemingly nothing.
Yeah, freaking the fuck out. Oh yeah! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? Shit! Shit! Fuck!
And
fuck,
then-
oh my god! What the fuck?
Well, before that, you guys went to the orphanage, and what happened there?
At your
Homeboy was
supposed-
acting like a fucking robot and just saying the same shit about everybody.
He was definitely an NPC.
110%.
Like legit, like a video game NPC, nothing behind the eyes.
Yeah.
It's very offensive as a robot.
You can choose your battles.
Have a great day.
Can I
And
say my
then-
favorite part of last week really quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
My favorite part of last week was when we first started. Our very first thing, we went into battle. And it was super cool, and I learned how to fight and shit like that. And then when the battle was over, it kind of faded away, and Garrett sprung on us that we had been like reminiscing about a previous battle the entire time, and we were in the pub, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Surprise, you're in a flashback.
Surprise, you're in a flashback.
And it was like the first thing that happened. It took a while because I needed some guidance, but I really
You picked
liked
a
that.
hard class. I'm saying that as as an experienced person. You started the
Sorcerers
game
get a
and
lot
you
of
hit
stuff.
survival mode, and we are here to help.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't want something super basic.
I
You
feel
did
that.
not choose basic.
I feel that my first character was
Yeah.
a bard, so.
I had a boulder dropped on my head.
A what?
In
A
the
rock
in
in
the
the
opening
first fight.
combat,
Oh,
the
I was
stone
like,
I was
giant.
like, wait, what the fuck?
that
dropped a boulder
explains a
on him.
lot, Zach.
I talked about previous
explains
campaign.
a lot.
Stop session. Do you need to go to a hospital?
He got stoned.
So,
And
With
our
all that
orc
being
friend
said,
doesn't know us anymore.
where
Yeah.
did you guys leave off? What happened at the end of last episode?
We
We were going to bed, right?
we
No.
went
No,
to go find Grawl because I
Grawl,
don't know
yeah.
where he was with Loretta.
Kenzie
at the
had
town hall.
something.
We went to bed.
No, we didn't.
No, your character was given something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stone.
fuck. Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. I pictured it like
It's
this
Speaking
big
Stone?
and green.
It's
That's
a
what I
It
sending
was the sending
stone.
stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Grawl called us on the sending stone
Oh yeah, wait, I got one
and told us that
for
we
fun.
He told us that he had a new lead over at the town hall where he was
Mhm.
with Loretta. I remember
Yep.
these are my notes. And then we walked out the doors, and then we walked back into the tavern, and it was the next day, and they called us the Fated Five.
Which means we'd be missing someone.
And as if
People.
Grawl never existed.
Or they can't
Two
count.
people.
One person?
Two people.
Two
Two people now.
So you guys got a message. You went to go investigate the message, and you guys kind of have some amnesia about what happened, but you wound back up in the tavern, and the bartender said, "The Fated Five, welcome back. What can I get you?" And that's where we're gonna pick up.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's
I'll just
still
turn
late
around and
evening.
count. 1, 2,
Sweet.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's
Is it late evening or morning?
It's still late evening.
Late evening? Okay.
It's like 7:30.
Shut
Stop it.
up.
That's evening, right?
Suspend your disbelief, Xavier. I believe in you.
It's 5:30.
You gotta
There.
use your imagination.
It's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. It would have been around 7 or 8 when you guys went to go investigate that call.
Oh yeah, we decided to
are-
go together, right? Since thought we were
Yeah.
losing
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna get a fucking drink.
So Paul says,
So
"The Fated Five, welcome back. What can I get you guys?"
but we still have
Um,
all of our memories from before this like mini reset. There's just that little blank spot of where we just came from.
You guys just remember investigating something with the stone.
But we don't remember
Okay.
Grawl.
Who?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting a fucking drink. That's
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, honestly, I think I need
gotta
to
go
go
back.
too.
I
What
thought
do
you guys
have,
were talking about real life. And I was like waiting for you to get up and go get
You're
some
like,
alcohol.
I'll be right back. I don't need to. I have
I
several.
need to prepare.
The C2 will go up to Paul and be like, yes, can I please have some oil?
I think I might have some laying around here somewhere. He digs under the bar and he finds some cooking oil and pours a little shot glass full of it and puts it there in front of you.
Oh my god, I love that so much.
C2 will take it. This has wonderful flavor.
That'll be 15 copper there, sir.
Oh dear.
Nimble walks up and pays for it.
Thank you kindly.
Nim's gonna say, and a whiskey.
And a whiskey, I definitely got that. He leans over the bar and pours another drink for you. Sets that down in front of you. That'll be 2 silver.
I just pass him a gold, grab the drink, and kind of wander off, stretching a little bit.
Hey, how are your kids today?
Oh, Kate and Harper doing just fine. They love running this place. They're 2 busy little girls.
Hang on. Wait, wasn't one of them a boy?
No, it's Kate and Harper.
Surprise.
That was a question to like the group.
I don't remember.
Wasn't one of them?
No, I have no idea.
I just put children in my notes.
They were side characters to a side character.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
NPCs.
Well,
I don't.
Did you just? I'm sorry. Did you say they run this bar?
They help me as much as they can.
Hmm.
They clean up after the guests. They run out food sometimes. They make the beds every morning.
That's depressing.
They make the beds. Hmm.
Yeah, they help around here.
So we had the sending stone.
So with the sending stone, can we send a message to somebody?
It's linked to another sending stone magically, so there is only one recipient.
What do we know about the stone? Do we even know that we can communicate with people using it?
You would recognize it as a sending stone, but you don't know where you got it from or what's going on with it.
So it's like a thing that I already know exists.
Mm-hmm.
We
would
know of
recognize
it
as a sending stone, but you would be unfamiliar with its origins. You'd be like, "Where'd I get this sending stone?" Because you don't remember getting it.
Why don't we send a message?
Yeah,
with the sending
I
stone?
think. Yeah.
Okay, you can absolutely
consensus?
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we do that?
So is Dahlia and I talking to Karuna to tell her to do that, or?
Hey, send that message. Be like,
Do I send a message by
be like
that, or do I write it?
sending
and
stone?
crumple
Who's
it?
this?
New sending stone. Who does?
Do I text it?
It's a magical type
It's
situation.
like a
I'm not exactly
walkie-talkie,
sure.
kinda.
Yeah, I think it's a vocal message.
Yeah.
New sending stone who dis isn't a bad idea though.
Okay.
Go
New
for it.
sending stone.
Yeah.
Who dis?
Perfect.
What's next?
Just wait for a text,
if you're waiting for a reply, one's not coming.
right?
Oh.
So you just hold on to that. If it buzzes, let us know.
Yeah, if we just hold on to it, it'll buzz when our table is ready.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's supposed to do like a flashy thing and buzz at the same time, so should be pretty clear when that happens.
Is there?
What are you guys doing wandering around this time of night? Shouldn't you guys be hitting the hay?
Do we trust this person?
Paul?
No.
No. He doesn't.
So
We
we
haven't
wanna
trust anybody.
So we want to make something up?
I don't think that's the real danger. It's more that we can't trust him to
He's not gonna remember this tomorrow, and I don't think we are either.
Oh.
He's forgetting things one by one.
If we don't think we're going to remember stuff, why don't we start writing stuff down?
We could all keep journals like the one we found.
Yeah.
Definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
But the thing
C2
is
will,
like, as soon as we try and remember stuff, we end up forgetting it.
Ooh, I wonder,
Fun
could we
fact,
store
I'm
it
not
on
gonna
you?
remember this either.
Could we store it like in you, Zach, or C-Tool?
How dare you try to use my body?
You know what I mean.
I don't think I have a computer in me per se.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your insides are all just all the stuff that needs to be in
Yeah,
your insides. There's
you're
not really
a
like
synthetic
a storage
humanoid.
space.
You're not a computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We haven't read through
I
the
am a
journal of the
Warforged
bed in our
for
room yet, have we?
those in chat.
What'd you say, Sarah?
We haven't read through the journal that's on the bed yet, have we?
No, I don't think so.
What was
We
last?
saw that
I think we talked about the last entry.
We said it was. The final entry says yesterday, keeping watch, night 1, heard sound, went to check it out. That's the only thing that we remember. It looks like that was chronicling the last few missions.
Okay.
So
yes, you guys did look through the journal. You saw they were a part of your team. They had been keeping track of the missions that you'd been on and kind of keeping a journal about it. And then their log for this mission, it said night 1, keeping watch, I heard something at the window, gonna go check it out. And that was the last entry in their journal.
Okay.
So I think Seachel's going to kind of take that idea and he's going to take out a journal and kind of write about the past few days that he has spent there and what he's found.
I think
good idea.
I think Nim generally would keep like a basic journal of activities.
Special activities.
Yeah. Nim tracks her kills at the very least. But Nim, I mean, just for a little behind the scenes, Nim is a mastermind rogue. So she's not just, it's not just about like the killing and stuff, it's the investigating stuff that she likes too. So like this is her
observing
shit.
Every single person.
She's Miss Detective.
Yeah, so she would have notes that she just keeps from everything all the time. And I think part of the problem that we're running into is that her notes aren't making any sense either.
So,
because there are just gaps.
And Dalian are you guys keeping journals?
Yes.
I don't have a journal.
I think actually that it might be a waste of time to keep one, but I definitely would try it, at least for the first night, and see what happens to my journal tomorrow. And maybe like write on my arm, like check your journal and write like it's under the bed or something like that.
We're gonna start having fucking silence marks.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Ebert, are you keeping a journal?
Oh yeah. It's Ron Swanson style of like day 345. Drink.
Drank.
I enjoy it. So Paul just asked you guys what you're doing out this late. Shouldn't you guys be hitting the sack? Because it's everybody else in town is pretty much down for the night.
I think Nim does like a big long stretch on the chair and goes, honestly, I'm pretty tired, but we were out doing some investigating.
I think I want to pretend that we're tired enough to go to bed, and then once like they're not around, we go do some shit.
You want to sneak off to the cemetery?
It just seems like that guy is keeping too much good track of us, you know.
Well,
I would follow you.
Like he's nosy as fuck. Also,
well, you would assume it's a pretty small town. Like it's not a full blown city, so everybody kind of knows each other's business, and he would notice that you're out a bit later than most people. He's not specifically keeping track of you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to kind of sneak out per se. So.
Okay,
yeah.
so are you guys going back to your bedroom? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We all know Nimble's down for mischief.
Okay. When you reach your bedroom, you find another stranger's belongings in there.
Is our shit still in there?
Yes, your
Yeah.
shit is still all in there. But you recognize an additional person's pack. It's not full of everything. There seems to be some things missing from it. But if you were to inspect it, there are some contents still inside.
Nim inspects.
Yep.
Immediately just starts clawing through it, she's especially looking to see if she can find another journal or some sort of something to identify who this person was.
So you find some basic adventuring gear, some rations, a fine bone pick used for cleaning large teeth.
Oh, we're reconnected? Oh shit.
We're good.
Okay. And you also find a note handwritten in almost illegible chicken scratch, reading, "To the strongest lot I've ever known, you've earned it." And it has a map of the town with an X over the town hall. And that is all of the things that you find in the satchel.
So besides the map and the note, is there anything else in the satchel that we might have not heard while we were frozen? We were frozen.
They were frozen for a second.
Oh, they were just like rations and
and adventuring gear.
Yeah. Some basics. Those were the most notable items.
Okay.
So the C-Tool will kind of point towards the X and be like, "I feel like we should look there again."
I agree.
I feel like
if we're
gonna go there again, then we need to be taking some sort of precautions. We need to be doing something.
What do
the
you
last
have
time-
in mind?
Well, the last notes that I have say that our leader, I don't, it's shorthand, so I don't know who the G is, but
Whoever left it.
A knoll. Likely whoever left it is that person, because the last thing I have in my notes was that he was insistent that he's going to the town hall, and like weirdly insistent he does it alone. Like it was like weird, like
suspicious.
That's what I have in my notes. Or at
was
least
it sus? Perhaps.
Yeah, it is. It's tagged sus. So
I support that. I'll follow you.
I just don't.
So should we bring weapons? Should we?
I mean, we should always bring weapons.
Is there anyone who like has a kind of like stealth spell that we can use when we go check it out?
I know I'm extra stealthy, but I don't have a spell to assist with that.
I do not.
So when should we go? Should we go right now?
Trace? Come on.
I ain't nothing but a simple rogue.
I am the white mage. What do you want from me?
I ain't nothing but a simple rogue.
Yeah, I feel like we should stick together.
I can cast
and
fireball.
Go.
Do we go tonight or do we go
Fireball.
during the daytime when we won't die?
I think tonight. Honestly.
Allegedly die.
Allegedly. I don't feel like
Have I
being
let you
daylight
die yet?
or nightlight is gonna matter at this point. I
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
'cause we
think
were
we're any
walking around
safer
talking
during
to
the day than we are at night.
People are disappearing too fast. We should go now.
I agree. And no one goes anywhere alone. No one.
What if I have to go to the bathroom?
I'll come with you.
But then you'll both disappear.
We will
We'll
all
get
go.
flushed. We will all go.
We'll all go at the same time.
Y'all just
Okay.
stand in the bathroom around where and just face out, and
Just
then
everyone
we're
in
all
a
in
circle,
the same
backs
area.
turned.
But
Yes.
then
Okay, so are we going to the town hall? And did you guys want to be sneaky about it?
If we can,
Yeah.
we probably want to.
Can
I'm
I cast?
sneaky about most things.
Can I cast Dimension Door and teleport us from the tavern to the town hall? Since it's like right next door.
Is it right next door?
maybe.
Where's the map? The map's on
Someone
the
give
screen.
me a map.
We've got the map
The
for sure.
range is 500 feet.
Oh damn.
Yeah, the residential district and the tavern, and then it's tavern, residential district, town hall.
I think it's probably going to be a little too far. I think it's going to be a little further than 500 feet.
Let me.
This is a map for those who
500
haven't
feet's
seen
about
it.
2 football fields.
Yeah, the map is very rudimentary. Sorry.
No, it's perfect. I love it. It really is.
You know what? I think for time's sake, yeah, I'll let you do it.
Boom.
Ooh.
Scuba duck. Thank you for
What's
the
your
pizza
spell
fish.
called?
Okay, so you cast Dimension Door. There is a you guys are in your room, so there is a tall white line that opens up in front of you into a wider rectangle, and it starts out from the middle and then from both sides kind of expands. And on the other side of this bright white light, you can see a faint shimmering image of what looks to be the town hall.
C-Tool just goes, "Oh boy," and walks through.
Yeah. I'll do a little leap because I'm a kitty.
I'm gonna go last. So
Everybody
you guys
going
go
through?
ahead.
Yeah.
Get on in
Okay.
here. Get on in.
With
Walking and
flair.
that shit. I'm
You
doing
guys
a
walk-
backflip through it. love that.
You guys walk through.
Roll athletics.
And just as it opened up, it closes in the exact opposite direction. So it closes down into a line and then zoop down into the floor into nothing. You find yourselves in the, we'll call it the east wing of the town hall. There's 3 wings. There's the east wing, the north wing, and the west wing. The east wing that you guys are currently in is the mail room for the most part, and then like the entryway of the building. And then in the north wing is going to be the like the hall of records. That's going to be where all of the government data and the like records for the town is kept.
Thank you,
And
Daddy.
the west
I
wing
knew
is
you wouldn't
the
say no.
library. That's a public library that people can go in.
I'll look to the records, look to Nim.
Yeah. Nim's gonna start investigating records.
So the room that you're in right now is the mail room.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Does anyone want to investigate, or are you just like booking it out of the mail room?
Let's look at like some pieces of like mail.
Or look and see if anything's been already like messed with.
Yeah. I think.
upon-
Like looked through.
Yeah, I think.
Let's have everybody roll investigation.
Cordy sub, it me. Investigation. Yeah.
They
Trying to get mine
after
up.
bonuses.
13.
Oh, how do we know our bonuses?
17.
Go to D&D Beyond.
Bam.
You would look at your stat sheet.
Under
C2.
skills.
C-Tool got a 22.
Okay, so there's a 22
Looks
from
like you got yelled at to
C-Tool.
call out your
Nimble,
own
what'd you
sub.
get? Nimble, what'd you get?
Oh, 17. I think Nim's not really.
17.
Nim's like, okay, this is a mail room. I don't think we're gonna find a ton of information here. It's just not looking that hard.
+3. I got
Ebert,
5.
what'd you get?
Oh, I got a 13.
13?
Yeah.
And then Karuna and Dalianar, what'd you guys
She got a
get?
5. I
5.
got an 8.
5 and an 8.
We're
Okay.
so good at this.
I forgot my glasses.
I don't
So-
care
Alright, my
about
glass.
mail.
Yeah, I just don't
Karuna-
think. You know.
Karuna and Dalianar are looking through like the residential mail and just finding like people's like bills and letters and things.
Boring.
Do we see a Mary?
Eberk decided to go and look through some of the packages, and most of them are to the businesses. They're kind of like a back order of packages. And then Nimble and Seatool both see some residential packages and like special order items, and they see one large crate, and that is a point of interest to them. Do you guys want to check it out?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Go for it.
So you guys inspect the crate, and you see on the tag is a big kind of chicken scratch G.
G.
Nim.
G. Open.
Do we
Checking
still
it.
have those? They,
Nimble
do these
shreds
match?
open the packaging, and in the crate are separated packages with each of your names on them.
Merry Christmas.
Open them up.
Very
Why
gross.
is the
Yep.
B backwards?
Yeah.
It's a G,
will-
honey.
No, in my name, the B. They
Oh,
put
'cause of
B, it's
G.
Backwards.
Because of G. Something in my notes, G is not
Yeah.
super intelligent, but very brave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely open them.
Yeah.
So you guys are all opening your
Mhm.
packages
Mhm.
from this mysterious G character.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, get ready to add something to your inventory, because you guys are all receiving items of note.
Mm.
Let's see here.
Side note:
Sorry, I
PC
have
is
to
basically
get
up
the
and running
list in
again.
front of me.
So,
Question? Just go to this.
Yeah.
VODs for
To-
tonight. VODs for tonight and last week will be up by Monday. Now that Cal's computer is back up. Just
Woohoo.
announcement for everybody.
To Nimble, in your little package is a dagger coated in venom. You would
Cool.
see a dagger of venom.
Hmm.
To Karuna, you get a ring of protection.
Ooh.
To Eberk, you get a devotee's censer. To Dalianar, you get a pearl of power. And to Seatool, an animated shield.
Ooh, that's cute.
And on the inside of each of these packages is the same thing that you found at your in room. It's the same note that says, "To the strongest lot I've ever known, you've earned it." And you would recognize these as graduation gifts that you guys are no longer recognized in the guild as beholden to your captain. Now you can go on and lead your own squads.
Awesome.
Except for not all of us want to lead, right?
What you do with that,
Because we want to stick
like,
together.
what you do with that ranking is your own decision, but you guys are still on a mission together.
Okay.
Where it's not like, oh, we're done, bye. Like, but at least it's good to know that we were trusted to complete.
It's sweet, but I don't know who.
It's like Magic Christmas. Yes,
It
Green
is like
Daddy,
Magic
it is.
The other way.
So you guys can assume that this wasn't intended for you to get quite yet.
Yeah.
That you had found this before its intended giving
Fine.
date.
Okay,
Well.
so now that we have this cool upgrade stuff, let's go investigate the records area so we can find something on this place.
Yeah. Let's get going.
Woohoo.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
So you guys go to the records wing, which is the northern wing, and you find yourself in a long, almost like a hallway, but wider, and it's filled with cabinets and filing cabinets as well. And there's records everywhere, just tons of folders with different pieces of information on different parts of the city. You'll see like sewage treatment records. You'll see like financial disclosures, tax returns. You'll see like a census, that kind of stuff all around. So it is now up to you guys to roll for investigation to see what exactly you find where.
I got a 21 for investigation.
Okay. C-Tool
I
got
got a
21.
6. I'm gonna hang by the door.
Ebert got a 6.
I got a 17.
I'm confused.
A nat 20
How do I get my thingy?
Nice.
for a total of
Skills.
27.
Investigation +3.
Okay, I got 16.
And I got 17.
No.
Okay. So Ebert takes one long look at the room and decides that they have no interest in looking through a bunch of different pieces of paper, and that they're going to watch you guys and watch the door to make sure nobody is coming.
My eyes hurt.
Karuna ends up going to the like blueprint-ish section. It's got all of the floor plans for all the different buildings in town, and in the floor plans for a few of the different buildings, you see schematics for what looks to be like a crypt that's been built underneath the town, like a series of tunnels, almost like a catacomb. And so you take that important sheet that kind of shows proof that there's these tunnels that run underneath the town, and you think that's interesting, and you bring that to the rest of the group. C-Tool and Nimble, you guys have kind of formed this little analytic team where you guys are spotting shit at the same time. Nimble's instincts and C-Tool's analytic skills kind of coincide and kind of land on the same piece of information together.
Nimble
so you
will
guys...
go find where the information is and then just throw it over to C-Tool so that he can like super scan it really fast. She's like, I'm not going to be able to read these as fast as he can, but I know this is where good information's going to be.
You see
So
just like a
you
scanning
guys
light go out of
find-
his eyes, just
Yeah.
the city census records, and you find on your way into the northern wing, you guys picked up some flyers from the mayoral like election campaign that's going on right now. The flyers, it doesn't matter the month that they're from, whether it's from like 6 months ago or from yesterday, they all say the same thing. They all just say vote Chantilly, and then they say next week's the big day. So you find a bunch of election posters, and you also find the census data from the past like 3 years.
When was the date on those flyers? Or did they say?
It's varied. It's varied. They've been piling
Oh,
up.
There's random ones from different. They're like from random different times that all say the same thing, and that
The oldest one that you can find is from 2 months ago.
Okay.
Do we know the person that
I don't think
is
this
like?
is us that's viewing this. I think it's us
It just
viewing
says vote Chantilly.
And do you
It's
know
just
who
those
that
two
is?
that notice it?
Okay.
it. Garrett,
What?
it's just those two that notice it? Or is
That's what they have found. You guys are
Okay.
all kind of scouring this area together, and you guys have yet to reconvene and like discuss your findings.
On the census data, what are there any trends that we're noticing?
yeah.
You guys find records that Paul was married. You find citizenship records for what you remember to be your family. You see names that you like recognize, but you can't like remember their faces or like who they were as a person. You're like, these names, this is my family. Like you see your same last name.
Everybody's
yeah,
Smoke.
Exactly. So that's what you guys end up finding all together. So we've got the blueprints for the catacombs. You guys got your census data and the election stuff. And then Dahlia and R failed to find anything of importance.
She finds cool crypt stuff, but I rolled one higher and I find nothing. The fuck is this?
You looked through a lot of records, but you just weren't able to find anything.
Fucking, I know the addresses of.
Look, not every time everybody finds something. You know, sometimes you look really hard and you still don't find anything.
Because there's nothing to find.
So C2 will go ahead and go back to the group, and he'll kind of share the information that him and Nim found.
Nim also will transfer the names from the census into her notebooks so she doesn't forget them again.
How do you guys relay that information to the rest of the group?
Tell me.
Verbally, and I will show them the documents.
No, like I want to hear how you would like explain that to them.
So essentially, what we found. So we found census records, and we're not going crazy. There are people. There's proof that there are people who are here that people are just completely forgetting about. I'm not crazy. Knight was Knight. Something's wrong with Knight's memory.
He was crazy. You're not crazy. He's crazy.
I mean, I'm a little crazy because I know that these are my family members and I cannot remember their faces, and that freaks me out a little. But
that is different.
Something.
All of these papers seem a tremendous waste of, well, paper.
Well,
why would you print something over and over and over for an event that is ever coming, it seemed?
Yeah, that's
always next week.
I believe they forgot the event, so they kept printing the paper.
Oh, nice.
I think everybody forgot.
Like that.
Nobody did it because everybody keeps forgetting. And for all we know, Chantilly could be a different person every time. There's not like an image of the person on the paper.
Well, let's go ask about this Chantilly.
All right.
So at some point.
I mean, I'm guessing he's not going to be awake at this time, but.
Does that matter?
I mean, it might.
So you guys have reconvened with all this information. Karuna, you still have some important information for the rest of the group. Do you want to share that?
Of course.
Okay.
I already forgot what my information was. Maybe it's affecting me too.
Classic.
Classic.
Oh, I have a map. I have a map of the Underground Railroad, essentially, for this town.
That is not what the Underground Railroad is.
Is it crypt?
A series of tunnels underneath the town, like a catacomb or crypt.
Definitely. No.
The crypt of agony.
No.
And I feel like we're
gonna have to go in this goddamn crypt.
Yeah, on the map, is the crypt the only thing that we know is there, or do we not know that there's?
So we have the layout for the crypt, right? I think that's the question.
Yes, you have a map of all of the tunnels beneath the city.
Is there anything like?
It's a laid out map.
Is there any like X marks the spot bullshit on this map?
No, it just shows you
interested.
exactly where all of the tunnels go. You see, they run underneath almost all of the major areas of town.
How many are there?
The only part of town that there's not a tunnel leading to is the entrance of town.
Okay, so I'm going to show the map to everyone and tell them I have no idea what to do with this information.
So you guys can assume, well, you guys see there's tunnels leading underneath like all of the major buildings, the homes in the area, the tavern, like everywhere there's like tunnels underneath.
We're gonna have to go in these fucking tunnels.
Yeah, I would elect to search the crypt for sure.
Yeah.
Are we doing that during the day or at night?
It wouldn't matter. pitch
I mean,
black.
it
They're
does
all
matter.
dead.
I was like, ain't gonna matter anyway. But
If we run into someone at this time of day that may offer their own motives to us more clearly than if we went down during the day.
True.
Sneaky people do sneaky things at night. Look at what we're
Generally.
doing.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
That's absolutely
fair.
true. But at the same time, are we rested? Is everybody?
I used a spell for the door, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I got the Eldritch Blast.
I'm so well rested.
I
'Cause
just
we
want to
didn't
make
have any
sure
actual-
everybody is on, because if we're going down there, we better be ready to be down there for a while
Locked and
and
loaded.
fighting. 'Cause I
Okay.
got a feeling something in there's not going to
Yeah,
be
you
good.
guys haven't been in. You guys have been investigating for a little bit. It's getting later into the night. It's about midnight, 1 o'clock.
How
We should
long has
probably-
it been since our last actual battle?
Days.
It's been days
What?
since our last battle,
yeah, it's been days since you fought somebody.
but we probably should get.
But you guys are gonna
Sleep for the
suffer like
point
a level of
exhaustion.
exhaustion if you
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should wait? Question mark.
I think
I think now. I mean,
explore?
we might as well do it now since we're already forgetting like where we're from and stuff.
well, if we keep pushing on now, it's gonna have.
We're
an
gonna
effect on us.
die.
I am
So
going
I
to
think
suggest
we
as your
need to go
narrator
back.
that you guys go and sleep.
I was like, we're gonna need.
Oh.
At Nim
Cool.
having been like, okay, no, we're gonna have to go in this. This is essentially a dungeon crawl. We're not. We've done this before. We're too
Parkour.
tired.
Dimension Door Part 2.
Dimension Door Part 2.
Okay, so we're going and sleeping now.
Yep.
Yes. It sounds
Stealing
like
records.
you guys have
uh,
come to that consensus.
Are
Yeah,
we
we
all
should take the map.
sleeping?
We should take the
Census
map.
records and the maps and a couple of the posters and stuff.
Yes,
I'm
you guys
keeping those with me.
absolutely add that to your inventory. Those are things that you can go ahead and keep.
And then question: when we
Are
get
you-
back to the room, are we all sleeping in the same room? And is that person's shit still there?
You guys have a group room, yes. And the things that were in the room when you left are still there.
Okay.
C-Tool will go ahead and sleep in the same room as everyone. He will do sentry's rest as to kind of watch everyone. So he
Yep.
will remain alert and still see everything technically.
Good. in
How
case
does
that bitch
how does
comes back.
Sentry read exactly?
When you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an active, motionless state rather than sleeping. In this state, you appear inert, but it doesn't render me unconscious. I can see and hear as normal.
Okay.
Warforged are so cool.
Are you able to like if an intruder comes in, are you able to get out of your weird
Sentry
6-hour
mode.
sleep? Yeah.
I remain alert, so I would assume so.
Sweet, because that's what I was gonna say is that person's gonna come back sooner or later, so someone has to be awake.
Okay, so you guys are going to sleep. Throughout the night, C-Tool, you do notice Eberk kind of moving weirdly, kind of tossing and turning a bit more than normal. Not enough to make you like, oh my god, I have to help them, but you could notice some weird shit going on.
Okay.
You guys wake up the next morning. C-Tool, do you act on your observations over the night, or do you wait for other people to say something, or what do you guys? You're all waking up together now.
C-Tool will kind of turn to Ebert and just kind of ask a couple questions like, how did you sleep? What is the last thing you remember? Just curious. Ha ha.
Eberk, as you're waking up, you notice your
Every time you end it with
Weirdly
haha, that makes it
passive-aggressive.
far more sinister.
Just wondering, haha.
Eberk, as you wake up, you notice that your fingernails feel like caked with something. You look down at your right hand and you see like dried blood and skin in underneath your fingernails, and your chest really hurts, and you pat your
Sure.
chest, and you have open wounds.
I've been impaled.
Oh my god, let me help you. And I will use Cure Wounds. If she did take any damage.
As you go to tend to their wounds, you notice excuse me, that there's actually like words scrawled on their chest.
I would like to read the words.
Can you read?
It says it's watching us.
You still see you?
Guys, look at this. I hope
working.
grab Ebert and just kind of slowly turn so everyone can see.
Really bright.
Nim, who was curled up in a ball at Ebert's feet, it unravels and is just like, well,
I'll explain it. Like, I saw them moving, but I didn't see anyone else enter the room or leave.
So
At least
Ebert's
I
chest
thought.
says what? Because
You would explain it kind of how I narrated it to you.
Yeah.
You've noticed her tossing and turning a bit more, but not exactly
Yeah.
like having not. Oh my god, I have to do
This-
something. It was just something of note, but not exactly something that you were.
It's like a
Pressed
bad
on.
dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
and their chest says it's watching us.
Yes.
Ugh.
Clearly scraped.
Scrape with fingers.
Yep, but just your right hand.
I'll go up to the mirror and like mimic if it was me and see how the skin flaps curve to the claw.
Garrett,
It
both
matches.
of us.
I did this.
Are you right-handed?
I am.
Ebert,
I do
Ebert,
write
do you,
with my right hand. Is that not why it is called the right hand?
Where's the rest
some
of your
people write with
blood?
other hands.
The
I can
wrong
write with
hand.
my tail.
I'm gonna look around the room and see if there's blood anywhere else.
On there's sleeping materials
On the
like
sheets.
their blanket and sheets.
So it's not like trailed or anything.
Nope.
They were like in bed when it happened.
Yep.
Ugh. That's rough.
Okay, guys. Anybody need coffee? We're gonna go into the caves.
All right, yeah, breakfast, and we're gonna need to.
I've
investigate.
impaled myself and we're going to start talking about breakfast?
But
Well,
I healed
obviously
you.
it's watching us, so if we just act naturally and do the thing that we were gonna do anyway,
And C-Tool
It'll
healed
work
you.
out.
Fine. I will act normal. And I grab the devotee sensor and just, what is it? Oh yes, it is a flail. Good. I was right. I'm just gonna set it over my shoulder. Normal it is.
Oh,
You're not gonna
Normally
change your
be.
shirt or anything?
Let's go.
Oh, Ebert.
By the way, were you all able to look up what your items did? Do you want me to
I have
give
mine.
you
Yeah.
explainers?
Ooh.
Mine is awesome, by the way. Thanks.
I love the Dagger of Venom. That's one of my favorite magic items.
Dagger of Venom is very good.
Did you're bringing protection?
Kenzie?
Well, I'm looking at it right now. I gain a +1 bonus to AC. What's AC?
Your
Armor
armor
class.
Your
class.
armor class.
How
Your
hard you are to
And-
hit.
And saving throws while wearing this ring. Ooh, it's pretty. Look.
Matches my
And-
eyes.
Beautiful.
And then C-Tool,
Nice
you got
axe.
your animated shield. You know what that does?
Yep, I got it added words.
Cool.
Can I ask you guys what your things do?
Sure.
Well, you,
My animated shield, it added 3 to my AC, or 2 or 3 to my AC. 2, sorry. Added 2 to my AC. As a bonus action, I can essentially summon it. It floats by me and acts as a shield while leaving my hands free.
Bluetooth shield. Get it? Cool.
Hells yeah.
Bluetooth shield, yeah.
Nim, what is your?
I have a dagger of venom. It is a dagger that has venom.
Oh, so it's like a
yeah,
snake tooth, essentially.
It's a +1 to attack and attack and damage, and then once a day I can coat it with venom, and it gets an extra 2d10 poison damage.
Oh.
And I can make someone become poisoned, so they have disadvantage on their attacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's an extra 2d10 poison damage.
Yeah,
That's pretty strong.
once a day. But pretty fucking cool. And I can the venom stays on the knife for a full minute or until it hits. So
Ever
I can't just waste it.
Yeah, my flail with it's got like perforated tiny holes, so it's also like a Catholic incense swinger.
Oh, that's cool.
So
yeah,
in addition,
you
to,
have
like,
to be a cleric or a paladin to wield it because it's like a holy thing.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and as I'm putting it over my shoulder, I will cast the command word to have it emit a thin cloud of incense.
Incense. I need incense to
It heals you guys.
To
It's a healing
overpower
weapon.
the
That's
blood
fucking
smell.
crazy.
Breathe in my healing farts.
Smells like double apple.
It's pretty fucking cool. I'm really
Smells like
proud of
double
Grawl
apple.
for finding that.
And my pearl, by the way, restores 1 spell slot per day, or per short rest, per rest.
That's a nice one for
charge.
a warlock to have.
Right, because I only have 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
So like,
1 extra spell slot is rock and roll, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
until the next dawn, so I can use it.
Once a day.
If I'm
Once a day.
like doing stuff in the night / early morning, I can probably use it twice in like a short amount of time.
Yeah,
Ebert got
and
that
you're the only
dank
one
holy
who
kush.
expelled any spell slots or anything, but you can go ahead and take your long rest and like recover your spell
I just need a
slots.
short rest. I don't need long rest.
Oh.
This is the only bonus to me being a warlock. My spell slots come back.
I play a warlock. I only need short rests.
Okay, so it's morning, and you guys have discovered that Ebert has mutilated themselves, and
It wouldn't be the first time.
Dalianar is asking if you guys want coffee.
Get some coffee.
Yeah, Nim.
Maybe some Irish coffee.
Nim's taking notes about like only the right hand, exactly
Oh,
what
yeah.
the phrasing was, the tossing and turning. Like I'm just taking notes on all of the different, all of the things that we've discovered. My notebook is just.
What did your wounds say?
Littered.
They're
watching us. It's watching us.
Is there an apostrophe?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm just saying because
At least the monster has good grammar, you know.
Multiple it's.
You don't
is
know that
watching.
it's the
They is
monster that's
watching
in my
us.
hand.
They are watching.
It is watching us.
It is watching us.
Oh, well, I did a contraction already. Too bad.
Can't erase it.
You gotta undo it.
I can't erase it. It's a Sharpie pen.
It's a Sharpie pen. I can't.
There we go.
erase
I got it.
So,
Just throw it
Dalianar,
over
are
the
you
way.
grabbing coffee?
Oh yeah, I'm going downstairs and getting coffee.
Okay. As you walk downstairs, you're greeted by 2 bright-eyed little girls that are running the entire restaurant.
Where's your dad at?
They say, "Hey, what can I get you? What can I get started for you today?"
You can tell your dad to make me an Irish coffee.
Oh, we don't have a dad. We just have Fondue.
Motherfucking
Thorndoine. Oh.
fucking Fondue.
What is a father?
Can I get you a cup of coffee, sir?
Yeah, just a regular coffee then, I guess.
Oh,
Then-
okay.
You're not gonna make this 12-year-old make
she
you
proceeds
alcoholic
to-
coffee. Thanks.
Go over and brew you a fresh cup of coffee, and it's like a French press and everything. It's all fancy,
Dope.
and the cup is much larger than her hands, so she has to like carry it with like 2 hands. She brings it over to you and serves you a hot
What
cup
the
of coffee.
fuck is Cindy Lou Who doing running a tavern?
While she's getting this, Sechel's gonna turn towards Nim and be like, "May I please see your dagger? I have something for you."
Sure. Do you want like the one that's already a magic one that I got, or one of my
Yes.
regular ones?
No, the magic one.
All right. She hands him the dagger of venom.
C-Tool's going to use infuse item and make it into a radiant weapon as well.
Which
Noise.
does.
Tell me
So
what Dad does.
this particular one, it will add a +1 to attack and damage rolls, and as a bonus action, she can make it shed bright light for a 30-foot radius.
Nice.
So it's now enchanted and magical.
Yes. It has 4 charges. As a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack, the wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded until the end of the attacker's next turn.
Cool.
They must succeed a Constitution saving throw of your spell DC.
Have you figured out a design language for your artificer, like how your things look that you make?
Basically, like once I make them or infuse them, you see just like a little symbol kind of show on the weapon, and it's just a little magnifying glass, and it has 8009 under it.
I'm at the bar and I take some booze out of my pocket and sneak it to you so you can have your Irish coffee.
So, how wet is your pocket?
What's a pocket?
What do you mean, what is my pocket?
You just said you had booze in your pocket, like no container, just straight booze?
Yeah.
Just comes out of me like a waterfall.
Oh my God.
Magic, bitch. No, I have a
Oh my
flask.
God.
I have a
It's what
sprung a
flask.
sorcerers
leak.
sweat.
I have a flask that I hand you.
I just need to know.
Not just some like liquid.
I just need you guys to know that my sister called me and I was like, I'm sorry, I have an extra campaign tonight. What's up? And she was just calling me to let me know that she watched a really bad movie.
What movie was it?
Don't know. She just said, okay, just watched a terrible movie. That's all.
Okay, but I want to know.
Nice.
I know, I'm going to ask now, but I just needed you guys to know that because she just replied.
I hope it's like a really good movie and she just happened to hate it.
Right? It's rare. Honestly, it's rare that she
Well,
does.
and I want to know because I can only watch movies that are really good or movies that are really bad.
Yeah.
I don't waste my time on
Well,
mediocre.
and my
No
sister's
mids.
really, really good at finding movies that are like, we call them courtesy sniffs, which are like really bad movies, but like something you still have to experience in your life. Like it's important that you still like understand that this thing occurred, and be able to understand any references to it made in the future,
Master of
as
Disguise.
how terrible that movie was. But then there are movies that are so bad that she wouldn't even have you courtesy sniff them.
I don't like that term.
Courtesy sniff?
Courtesy sniff. What the fuck?
That's an all the way back from the Ron White and the Blue Collar Comedy Tour guys. They
Oh,
were
wow.
talking about when they go to this, like women, when they go to shopping, they'll like smell really pretty things. Like you'll smell candles and like, oh, it smells really nice. Smell this, it smells really good. But guys will do the opposite and they'll smell the most disgusting thing and be like, oh, dude, you gotta smell this.
Okay.
And it's like a
All right.
rule that you have to smell the
Smell
thing
my
that
fingers.
smells
Nope.
really bad. It's your courtesy sniff.
Nope.
So yeah,
Well-
we then turned courtesy sniffs into a movie thing. So.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, okay, I like that
Uh,
now.
I'm also going to
Multi-level
infuse my
references.
shield.
Fair.
What'd you say,
can do
Zach?
that.
I'm also infusing my shield.
Cool.
What about the cool cleric flail?
I don't think he can do much to enhance that.
You cannot. Yeah, you can't enchant that one. That one's already enchanted.
Wait.
Cool.
Wait.
All right.
All
Back
right.
on the ranch.
So you guys are sitting at the bar having coffee while there's people disappearing and shit.
With the twins from The Shining behind the bar.
The twins from The Shining behind. I'm just trying to get my wits about me before we go into these damn tunnels.
So the dad guy, what's his name?
Paul?
Paul disappeared.
Paul
and Mary.
is supposedly their dad, but they don't think that.
Correct.
They're like, who the fuck's Paul?
He must have disappeared last night, and now they've forgotten him.
Do
No,
we
these
want
these
to?
orphans have ran the bar since the day you got here.
Excuse me? That is not what my notes say.
You would consult your notes and see the conflict, but
Wait,
you would remember it.
I feel like, but also the fact that like we're just coming downstairs and there are children running a bar, that just automatically strikes me as fucking weird.
It's
Your
strange.
brain is not like alerted by it at all.
That is
It is completely normal to you. It's
And
definitely
not
different from your
compute.
notes if you were to consult them.
I'm
but,
always consulting my notes.
You would just you would think that these kids have ran the bar since the day you got there.
So we just accept that our notes are wrong.
No,
Seatul
my notes
like
are not incorrect.
signals to one of the kids to come to him.
Creepy.
Fucking Seatul's the weirdest robot ever. Has some weird obsession with kids.
Want a
Harper
balloon?
walks over to you and says, "What can I do for you, Mr. Robot Man?"
He like sticks his staff on the ground and like raises the magnifying glass and just kind of looks and then turns back to everyone. He's like, "It's weird. She is real."
Yeah,
Of
honey,
course I'm real, silly.
I don't think we ever doubted that they were real.
I did.
Are they twins?
They
No,
do look
they're
alike.
like 2 years apart.
Okay.
All right, so if my notes.
Was that all you needed, sir?
Yes, you are dismissed.
Honey, can
Okay,
you grab
thank you.
just a couple crusts of bread, just something real simple to snack on? If
Yeah,
you have
I
any
can grab
bacon,
that.
I would love that. Thank you.
They just have bacon at the bar. No
She
booze,
just
but
chews
definitely
the bag
tavern.
for a little bit.
Okay. There's
Yeah, they've
food
got
there.
it's
Okay.
the tavern. They've got food. And I'm
I
an
say
abject
we go
carnivore.
to the caves.
Yeah, I think.
Cave time. Do we want to bring the little girls with us?
Absolutely not.
Sacrifice!
Sacrifice.
I don't
And
wanna
you said
die
I
down
was
there.
weird.
If it needs a sacrifice and we need children,
You know how
We
people
know where
like
to
throw
get
a
them.
rock to see
Oh.
if some like a booby trap will happen? We just throw a
We
kid.
just throw the kid.
Throw a kid at it. Okay, so the movie
Oh,
that
no.
my sister watched was the sequel to 365 Days, which was not a good movie anyway.
Don't know that movie.
It's
What would you even
basically
title that?
porn. It's a
356.
soft porn. 365 Days is a softcore porn where a guy kidnaps a woman and gives her a year to fall in love with him. It's Italian. I don't know.
It's Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, but like worse. And so she said it's even worse than the first one. Is basically Euro corn emoji, so porn in a movie disguise, and the old coked out evil twin ploy apparently.
no, these aren't
The
twins.
guy's evil twin or the girl's evil twin?
The guy has an evil twin.
Okay, that was important, I think.
I think. Apparently, I don't know. That's the movie. That is so
No.
trash. Anyway. So let's go down to those caves, and I
Even
will
that
put
description
bacon in my
sounded horrible.
pocket because I like pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon is.
Uh-oh.
So
That might attract.
as you guys get up
At
to
this point, everything we do is attracting something.
Okay.
as you guys get up to go, you have to walk through like the center of town before you can get to the cemetery. You notice that it's the sun is like the highest point in the sky. It should be about noon, but the bell tower's not ringing like it did the day before and the day before. And the busking bard that is been playing out in the center of town, he's still playing the same song that he said he just wrote yesterday. Again, that he said he just wrote yesterday. And his playing is a little bit worse. If you were to inspect him further, you'd see that his fingers are bleeding.
Oh.
Because he's been playing the whole time.
Not the whole.
Seatul, if he notices this, is gonna go up to him and kind of try to talk to him real quick. Be like, "Hello, sir. Do you have any wounds on yourself that you can't explain?"
It's an
He
intimate
just
question.
Keep singing the song.
You are no help at all. I'm
Nim,
really tempted
Anyway,
to
here's
just like
Wonderwall.
Anyway,
Today's
it's gonna be the day that's gonna throw back to you.
Can we take
That's,
his
that's the
guitar
vibe
from him?
of the song that he's playing.
can C-Tool just take his guitar real quick?
He is gripping it so tightly that you would have to like physically move him in order to take it from him.
Can you punch him?
Nim is gonna just come up. Can Nim like sneak up behind the bard?
He's not really. He's kind of glazed over. Yeah, you can sneak
so
up behind him.
she's just gonna sneak up behind him and just knock him on the back of his skull in the way that like knocks him out for a little bit, but isn't gonna like kill him.
Your
Yeah.
technique is getting better.
So she just like grabs one of her
will you
daggers, flips it around
roll
so that the butt's
roll
right here and
dexterity
just,
for me.
Just dex check.
Yeah.
I'll distract him as she's doing this. I don't think that needs to happen much, but if
Throw
it
a
gives her
coin to
advantage.
your bard.
13 dex check. I rolled a 10.
He rolled.
plus 3.
He rolled an 18, so that does not work.
What if it's an attack instead of just a dex check?
Well,
Because then it
then
would be an
his-
18.
His AC would be really low, and you would probably hurt him a lot.
I don't want to hurt him. I'm doing it in a way that I just want to knock him out so that he doesn't
It's
keep
non-lethal.
playing.
Right. You went
Non-lethal
to
damage.
knock him out.
And I
You
missed.
did not. Your dexterity against his constitution, it didn't.
I want to do it
rolled
again then
18.
because I'm trying to help this kid.
Oh my gosh!
You're
Can we
gonna
leave the bar
keep
alone?
bonking him upside the head.
Well, yeah, the way that I'm thinking, it's not.
He's just
Go
sitting there.
to
like,
sleep.
Don't-
So I hit him,
Gotta
but
get
he
up.
didn't pass out.
Yeah, his head just like bobbed forward, and he kept singing.
That's fucking weird, dude.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Does he ever blink? You were not.
So
blinking.
yeah,
He's
she
got
would
his
hit him
back.
again.
He's got a Peter tingle.
Okay, roll for it. Dexterity again. Oh, you're getting through this time. He rolled a 5.
Thank God, 19.
I don't want to hurt him.
I don't want to hurt him, but this
No,
kid's hurting
it's just a
himself.
success.
He's
Not
beyond
Uh,
his own
like a
control.
That time you are successful. You successfully knock his ass out cold.
Does the guitar break?
He falls
Uh,
backwards.
Nah, he
No,
falls.
she just-
he
he
falls
falls-
forward onto it, but it
It
doesn't
doesn't
break.
It's well made. It's a well made instrument, but he's gonna keep hurting himself if he
I'll step
stands
on
out
any
here.
part that's not underneath him.
C-Tool will go ahead and kind of flip him over and try to inspect him, see if there's any scratch messages.
Oh, then I'll definitely break his guitar.
Don't break his guitar. Take it with you.
You would just see a bloody guitar.
What if one
and
of us plays
he
the
doesn't have
guitar?
anything scrawled in him or anything.
Can
Okay.
one of us play the guitar into this fucking stone? I already forgot what it's called again. Into this sending
Great
stone.
Sending stone.
So
Yeah,
You're gonna send
Nope.
a TikTok.
a guitar message.
Go for it.
Anyway, here's
Cool.
Wonderwall.
Any responses?
No.
Okay. You might as well try. I don't know shit.
we tried
Alright.
earlier. It didn't work.
But
We
on
need to
guitar.
get down into those tunnels. We need to figure out what's going on before this happens to more people. Let's go.
Yep. C-Tool will go as well.
Where is the entrance?
Where you
Miss
have
Map,
a map.
where's
So
the
I'm
entrance?
I'm assuming I'm going to where the map is telling me to go for the
Yes.
entrance.
You guys make your way through the cemetery to the back side of the church, and there is a large hole in the ground. With,
Is that the black spot in the cemetery?
Yeah, actually.
Nice.
Nice.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadow. Can anybody tell me what foreshadowing is?
There you go.
What's
So-
a dad?
This large
A
hole in
beautiful
the
map.
ground. It goes down a bit further than you could safely jump. You can tell it's a pretty deep hole, and there seems to be a magical barrier over the top of it.
Oh,
Oh.
Let's look at our spells.
Just for fun, Nim like tosses a dagger at the barrier just to see how it reacts.
The
and
It
then I'll
bounces
cast a
off.
spell magic.
How does the barrier react to my knife?
It bounces off.
Nim jumps up to catch it.
Roll acrobatics.
22.
Okay, so you see how the dagger bounces off of the barrier, and you see like a spark of like purple arcane like sparks come off of the barrier as your dagger bounces. So you do a little backflip using your tail as like a balance, almost like a back handspring, but using your tail.
Yeah.
And then you catch
That's
the
cute.
dagger between your front two toes.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic? by
I do.
chance?
I cast a spell magic.
After I
The
catch, right
moment
after I throw my dagger.
Right after you catch it. Anything lower, any spell
What's
of third
your-
level or lower ends.
What's
For
your
spell-
DC?
14.
Well, for Dispel Magic, it would be if it's higher level, then they would need
Yeah,
to
if
roll
it's-
to get. He would
Oh
need to.
well, yeah,
do a
you gotta
roll.
roll
What level is the spell?
the level 6 spell.
So you would need to get 16 or higher on a Wisdom check.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 11.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Ooh.
The barrier begins to fade, and you see almost like it doubles down. An additional barrier pops up over the top of it, and from the back door of the church, you see the priest come out back and walk over to you guys. He's like, "What are you guys doing to my barrier?"
We're fucking it up, old man. What do you want?
Fonerus looks at you guys very confusedly and says, "Old man, fucking, that's very rude of you. I don't appreciate the way that you're speaking to me at all."
Sir, what are you What are you hiding with this barrier?
Hiding? I'm protecting it.
Protecting what?
These are holy grounds. This is the ancient burial of the people who used to live in this city.
Inside this big hole right here, not the whole cemetery around here, just this big hole is where they're all buried.
The catacombs underneath the town. This is the one entrance that we use, and we keep it protected with a magical
This is the one
barrier.
entrance? This is the one entrance?
And so,
So-
I can't go visit the people that I love in the catacombs and honor them because you have to maintain your barrier. That's what's
You can't
going on.
just come and break down my barrier and go see him. You have to come to the church and ask me to go down there. It's dangerous to jump down that hole. We got procedures and all that.
Procedures. Wait,
Um,
You should
question.
write a note next to your barrier next time.
Yeah,
So that
maybe
way
let
people
somebody
that.
know, because from my experience, having come from this town, I was free to visit my graves whenever I needed to.
Look,
Question.
Nimble, it's good to see you again, but I gotta tell you, this is the way it's always been. You know, we can't just leave this hole in the ground.
So,
Can I-
Right, we can't just leave this hole in the ground. She's gonna just throw a dagger at him.
Can I charm this
Whoa.
person
Oh,
into
before-
answering our
before-
Roll the
questions?
hit.
Ah,
What are you
I'm
saying,
done with these people.
Kenzie?
I
I
was
can't hear you. Sorry, that's why.
I was
that's why
saying, can
talking to
I charm this person into telling us the truth?
I don't
I was
think
just gonna
he's-
persuade
He
him.
believes he's telling the truth.
You've got to get around Nim's quick action with the dagger here first. You said that was a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his AC is like 12, so that definitely hits.
Were you aiming for him or just like near him so he'll shut up?
Oh, at him.
I was aiming at him, non-lethal damage. I don't want to kill him. I want to just knock him out again because I'm not doing this. I'm not going to continue to argue with this man about this goddamn barrier. We got shit we need to do.
if we kill him, is the barrier gonna go away though?
Likely.
You only kill him and toss him
If
down
he
the
goes
hole.
unconscious, the barrier should drop because it's a concentration. If he's bringing it back up, or if he drops, he can't recast it, and we can dispel this again and get going. I know how mages work. 6 points of damage.
You just
Okay.
kill this man?
No?
Nearly.
It's not going to be twice it's not going to be full dead. It's not going to be twice his total hit points.
He is on death's door, but he is not dead.
Oh, I'll go up to him. And I cast Burning Hands.
And then spare the
He
dying.
is full dead.
12.
Does the barrier drop?
Yeah, it dropped when he got knocked out from the dagger.
Just making sure.
Let's just.
Bye, bitch.
All right, you guys ready to go in the hole?
Now murdered someone. Good job. Fucking yeah.
not
No,
about-
I'm down.
It's not about
Seatul will go
procedures.
down.
It's about results. Don't worry, we got this.
We've lost 2 people, and there are people dying left and right. I'm not messing around with this dumbass cleric. I'm not.
I am suspicious of Nim this entire time.
Vibes.
C2 will go down the hole.
Yeah. Nim's going to start climbing down, too.
Okay.
In the hole.
Is everybody going down the hole?
I'm in the hole.
Okay. You guys
I'm in the
are
hole.
down in the crypts. It is a series of tunnels.
Do you have a
So
map
above
first?
you, first of all, anybody who just like straight up just jumped down, that's like 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I would have, like, cat crawled along the walls.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
Same
dangled
plan.
down. Dangled down.
Roll me some dexterity or acrobatics for that.
Me too.
14.
If you're planning on not just jumping down, yes.
Oh yeah,
roll
no.
acrobatics.
I was gonna do like a sit and then.
I'm gonna use spider
around.
climb.
14.
Spider climb.
Acrobatics.
14. That'll pass.
Just my dexterity.
Wait, I want to do one too.
Do it. It's fun.
It's dexterity. My thingy on
Ooh,
No,
I
acrobatics.
can bonus
Acrobatics.
action help.
Acrobatics.
I bonus action help
acrobatics, -1.
Karuna. I'm gonna bonus action help Karuna, and you can roll it with advantage on your acrobatics because Nim's telling you where to go.
So you roll twice and you pick
Roll
the better
twice
one,
and
right?
take the higher.
Okay, my first one's 6, and my second one's 8. So my acrobatics bonus is -1, so I got 7.
I tried.
Yeah. You
I'm not
take the
doing
2
well with
points of
these rolls.
bludgeoning.
Take the 2 points of
Ow.
bludgeoning.
Uh,
I'm gonna roll for acrobatics now.
1,
Holy balls! I broke my legs.
Was it
Did
a
you
nat
not one?
a
Was it that
1.
Yeah, you fall flat on your back.
Ah, my
So
leg!
how much damage do I take?
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Rip.
Where you thought the ground was gonna be was like 4 feet earlier than where it was.
Buddy, you might need to get your eyes checked.
I just picture like C2 just walking along the side. All of a sudden,
Do,
X just like goes.
do,
Just like
falling down. His book follows him, hits him in the chest.
Ebert, did you want
Rebecca
to
got me.
roll for
No, I took the
acrobatics?
damage.
You're just taking it.
Yeah.
I jump.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, so you guys now can look up and see the hole that you jumped down. You see over the top. Nothing's happening. Obviously, the fucking guy's dead. So I had like a whole thing with Faunerus written out, and you guys are like, "No, we're gonna kill him."
I'm done with
Sorry
him.
about that.
I know I got places I need to go, man. You're taking my
Um,
friends and family from me.
Fair. So you guys, in front of you is just a long, dark tunnel filled with dirt and like almost like a morgue, like where you pull people out by their feet and
Yeah.
they like rest inside. There's panels all along the walls of people who are like resting in there.
C2 will use magical tinkering and make his staff emit some light for us.
Yeah. I'll also take out the Dagger of Venom and light it up.
Wonderful. The path in front of you splits off in a fork with 3 paths. As you continue forward, you can either continue forward or there is a branching path to the left or to the right.
And we have the map of the tunnels. Is this
Yep.
matching up with what we see in the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, looking at the map, what do these hallways lead to each?
The one directly in front of you. Let me look here real quick. The one directly in front of you would lead towards the residential district. The one to your right would lead towards the estate, and the one to your left would lead towards the orphanage.
Kind of feeling that orphanage.
It seems to be where everybody is.
Creep. Kind of feeling those children.
Everyone keeps saying
We see
like
that.
everything keeps going back to Thanduin for some reason.
It's right there.
Oh,
I don't even
Oops.
fucking remember
no, that's not
Thanduin.
it.
Oh.
All right, so we're heading toward Orphanage.
Yeah, I'll put it here.
Did you guys not want to go towards
Le
the town hall
orphanage.
instead, or the estate?
Oh, he did X the town hall. That's a
Well,
good point.
But we were already at the town hall. We already investigated what was there.
True.
You guys did not hit the library while you were
The
Did not.
library of the town hall.
Yeah, the town hall has library, records, and
Oops.
Yeah,
mail.
but if we're doing that, there's no reason for us to be doing that from the catacombs. If we're doing that, then we should have done that before we came down here.
Well, yeah, well, I was just saying like under that area.
there.
Right,
And
but I think-
murdered a central figure of the town.
Everybody else is dead too. People are disappearing left and right. I don't know who's getting. I'm done playing around with these motherfuckers. So we're gonna. I feel like the orphanage is the place that we need to go, but
Okay.
I don't have to be the only one.
We decided we're not gonna split up.
Oh yeah, we're not splitting up, so I'll concede. I'll let you do the thing.
We can go there and then backtrack and
We'll go see some
just
dead
loop
kids.
around. Yeah.
Okay, so on your
Okay.
turn to go down the tunnel to the orphanage, go ahead and roll me a wisdom check. Everybody.
Roll a what?
Wisdom
A
check.
wisdom check.
Chicka chicka.
Chicken,
Chicka, yeah.
And after you've rolled your wisdom check, subtract 2d4 from it.
I can't hear him for a
Rolling the
second.
d4, or are we doing it?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Each of you roll it.
So we roll for wisdom and then roll 2d4s and subtract that.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I rolled a 3, so
So you're dumb.
I
We'll call
don't.
a 0.
I
Okay.
might get just one.
15 total.
I got
Okay.
a 12 total.
22.
Eberk,
Got -1.
my strong wise one.
Whoops.
And Dalianar?
He's rolling.
12. And
Okay.
then you said 2d4s.
What is this that we're rolling for? What's it called?
Wisdom check.
This is a wisdom check.
7 total after subtracting.
I don't have a thingy for it.
It
Oh,
would
it's-
be
it's
what your
insight?
wisdom bonus is.
Oh, so altogether I had -1, but +5. So I got 4 actually.
Okay.
There you go. Managed to get above zero.
Above 1, yeah.
So everyone except for Eber.
Just do
Your
it!
vision
Make your
fogs
dreams
over,
come true!
and your memory goes hazy, and you find yourselves back in the tavern again.
Hey, meow.
This
Eberk, before your vision goes hazy and your memory goes blank, you look down and you see in like a puddle of groundwater that's accumulated in this catacomb a reflection of something in the water. You can see a white face with black eyes and a large mouth with giant gnashing, like molar type teeth, not incisors or cutters or anything, just like big, large, gnashy teeth.
Gross.
And then your vision goes blank and your memory fogs over, and you find yourself with your party sitting in the tavern
He said they weren't.
Yeah.
having lunch.
Real quick, whatever's affecting us, it isn't a disease, correct?
No.
Okay.
And what do we remember?
You guys would all remember going down to the catacombs, but what happened down there is fuzzy to all of you. Eberk, you would remember up to the point when your memory goes foggy.
So we had to have done something in between.
Do you right? Oh.
Are we
I can't
bloodied?
remember.
Are we in any way like affected?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Besides the memory shift?
Your clothes are dirty from being underground, but no.
Well, that was some trip. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I totally blacked out.
This is so frustrating.
What was in that drink that bitch gave you?
Just coffee, I think.
That's what they all say.
It's just coffee, I swear.
All right. Do you guys want to just go in and fuck shit up, try again, or what's our attack plan?
I would go back up to our place first
Why?
and see, is our shit up there? Is that stranger stuff still up there before we decide to travel again? Should I not do that? Why are you sighing?
It's just we're like stuck in this.
I think everybody's
it
still
feels like a
accounted for.
time loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get up.
Like I can't do anything productive. Like the moment we get close to something,
Should we
get
try
reset.
Should we try the library? Like, see if there's any maybe records of stuff like this happening before?
Since we're above ground again.
That's the thing. We already have census records. I don't know what else.
Also, I would go to that guy's house. I would go to Paul's house.
Ebert, do
doesn't
you
Paul
want
live
to
here?
chime in?
What'd you say?
Ebert's not chiming in. Okay.
I think we need. Might as well try the library.
See about any myths.
Potentially.
Yeah. Like local myths.
Maybe. Legends, bestiaries of something. I don't know. Fuck.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys gear up and go to the library. You see Loretta on your way in, and none of the election stuff has really moved since the last time you guys touched it.
Noted.
Hey, Loretta. I say to Loretta.
What can I do for you?
What's up with this election stuff? It's next
We
week
still got
or
an
something?
election going on.
Who's
Is that
who's the guy?
person?
Who's the guy?
Oh, that's for Chantilly. He's gonna be the next mayor probably.
Probably.
Tell
Shit,
us
who's
about
Chantilly? What's-
Chantilly.
Is it just? Is that just the first name, last name, well, only name? Like,
Man, you know politicians. We can't keep track of them around here.
So
Got
many people. Hard to keep track of all of them.
Chantilly something or something Chantilly. I just
Okay.
I, somebody's gonna vote for him. I know it.
Yeah. I might.
One of these days.
So, are there any books on like local things that have happened, like the city that was previously here, all those people, or
The
anything?
the like local history type
Yeah.
books.
Yeah, like the history of
Um,
Derry or something.
any
know, I think
urban legends or creature stories too from this region?
So like not nonfiction, but not quite fiction.
Like
Yeah.
word of mouth fiction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like exaggerated nonfiction, like it could be true, but maybe not.
Like
I
Sasquatch
think
or Mothman.
I have a section for you guys.
That's perfect.
And then she leads you over to the library and kind of sorts through a few sections of books and until she finds the like legends section. It's like historical retellings of different events, since they don't quite have like a whole mythology sorted out for this area. It's just kind of like
a conglomeration of different people's experiences.
Written down short stories that were told orally. It's almost like somebody was writing down a story told to them. In these books, she thinks this is the section that you guys are gonna take the most interest in. So she leaves you to your business, and then you guys go ahead and roll investigation here.
And then we open a book, and then there's a fog, and we're back in the tavern.
We open a book. We think we might have an answer, and then we wake up in the tavern. 24.
It's a coloring book.
It's a coloring book.
I got an 18.
I got a 14.
24.
12.
Who rolled
I
the
got
24?
A 22.
I rolled
Okay.
a 24.
Fucking Nimble Smoke with the mad investigation.
My guy, I got a +7. This is what
You-
I do.
Looking through all of the books in this section, come across one called Cryptids of the Sword Coast that piques your interest.
Ooh, I am a big fan of cryptids. I mean, my family has a lot of experience with cryptids.
So, you scroll through the book, you find different tellings of different creatures, some real, some completely made up. But towards the back of the book, you notice some of the pages are more furiously ran through than others. Like the wear and tear on the pages is more noticeable towards the back of the book. So you scroll to the back where you notice these more worn, torn pages and you see an illustration. I'm sending it to the group chat now.
That's hot.
This illustration is accompanied by a description. It says, common wisdom holds that they come from the ground. Spontaneous origins, undifferentiated from masses of flesh. Like a potato with no seed. Supposedly, they germinate in response to lies, and that each falsehood causes it to swell larger. Scholars agree because they have no better idea. In fact, these abominations boggle the mind. Paranoia dominates any discussion about it. Everyone wants to know, is it here? Is it in my town? And that long, flaccid face watching me through the window even now? This is a false Hydra. In the written descriptions of the monster, you see illustrations of mirrors and descriptions of different ways to make earplugs, like with cotton and wax. And these are the suggested defenses against this type of monster.
So we know this thing's loud as fuck.
We know that
Essentially.
what it's
It
doing is
tells
coming in through our
lies.
ears.
Yeah.
And that the way that it affects us is through our ears.
And its description matches what Eberg saw.
Yep.
Yes, that
Neat.
illustration was meant to be exactly
it.
what you saw in the catacombs.
That's it? That's it?
Yeah, that's what's following us.
Did you
It's very
remember?
bad,
You
so
remember
says
it?
Yeah, it was down there last time.
Huh.
Okay. This means we can do something. We can do things. We can do stuff. We can do something.
Sichel's gonna point out that like this thing is growing stronger each time. So you said it feeds off lies, it grows stronger. And as these people forget, each time they describe something, they're telling
They're
a lie.
telling a lie and making it stronger.
Yep.
And that's why it started affecting me too. Because I started going along with his lies. I lied to him on purpose to get him to work with us. Fuck.
So we can't even plug our ears against each other because we're still getting affected by it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can still... I think...
Eberk is just... Oh, I got some cloth here. Let's just...
Starting to plug his ears. I remember... There have been times when I felt like I thought like something stopped making a sound, but then it wasn't like a sound. It was like cicadas, like buzz.
Yeah,
it was
like
that
low
buzz.
frequency finally ended.
Yeah, like something took a breath.
How many of you, upon reading this article, try plugging your ears momentarily?
I think all of us do, right?
All of us, for sure.
I mean, Nim has a lot harder of a time because they're cat ears.
Pointies, yeah.
And they're
You
like
have,
real good ears. So she's got to like stuff a whole bunch in there, and then she puts like a little hat on too.
So
To like
as you all
smush your ears down.
As you all plug your ears for the first time since being in this town, you guys get an odd sense of serenity. Your brains kind of feel like they can breathe a bit more.
They clear up.
There seems to be like almost a haze over the town that goes away when you plug your ears. You notice some of the buildings are in shambles when they looked to be completely normal to you on the way in. Some of the buildings, their windows are broken, their doors are hanging wide open. When people seemed to be tripping over seemingly nothing, you see long white hoses draped across the ground, blocking people's basic like footpaths. The town is in ruins.
Seems like that election is far more direly needed than they thought.
Yeah, there's a lot of like...
A lot of like infrastructure issues here. It's been a while since I've been home, but like it didn't
We
look
could
like
really
this
make
when
a
I
lot
left.
of good jobs out of this.
I mean, really, we could probably do like a whole rehab. We need to focus.
Yeah, there could be a whole new deal, bro.
Okay.
It could be green.
I could be brown. I could be blue.
How are we gonna-
I could be
alright.
violet
How do we
sky.
communicate
I
with
could
each other
be
then?
purple, it could be anything you
So-
like.
We know that this thing is underground. On the map, does it have any point that's like the lowest, technically?
No.
Okay.
Well, with our ears plugged, then we can. Now that we know what it is, we can try. We can try. We know that starting to go toward the orphanage is when we started to lose it. So.
Can we still hear each other with our ears kind of plugged?
Yeah, you guys can kind of like
I feel like
This
it's like
is a
with
very
imagine
good
hearing
rectangle.
Yeah.
imagine hearing something underwater. Like that's
when
it's
because
just
like
muffled, but you can still
I
hear
use
each other.
earplugs every night. I can still hear Anthony playing video games.
Mhm.
C-Tool just like screwed in 2 screws where his ears are.
Whereas oral sensors are.
Nimble, with your ears plugged, you start to remember where you used to live around here.
Oh,
Not even 2 blocks away from the town hall.
Did they not remember where they lived before?
no.
They forgot their parents.
I forgot.
Except
Oh.
for Fox.
When I started talking tonight and telling him I believed his lies is when I started to forget.
Okay.
I do think we need to stop over there.
Well, now that we have like the
You're
haze
leading.
lifted, it's gonna be a lot easier for us to like move.
Yeah.
So we
Nimble
can
is
go-
pissed that she didn't figure out to plug her ears earlier.
Do you think when we go to your house, we'd be looking for some kind of entrance to what do you call that? A crypt situation.
I don't know if we'll find an entrance, but we might find help.
Maybe.
Let's
That'd be
go.
cool.
We can
All right,
check
so
out
we-
that one dude too, the prisoner.
Yeah. Just don't let me talk tonight, because I'm going to have to keep lying to him. Maybe we can plug his ears.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, we could plug his ears. That's a thought. Let's
See, Teachel just holds out to it.
You guys are just standing in the library, like freaking out over this realization.
Yeah.
Just talking very loudly at each other.
In a library.
Nim's pretty loud naturally, but she's definitely projecting more.
Okay,
Alright.
so let's go visit your
So yeah, what's the plan?
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Like,
go. I want to
family
see
home.
if there's
Onward.
anything, suspicious there. Let's go.
So
Fast travel.
Fast
man,
travel.
this is- you guys are
That was a good noise for that.
Thank you.
walk about, like I said, less than 2 blocks away.
No, thank you.
And you
Cookies.
are walking through this. I wrote 2 different descriptions of this area. One is a quiet suburb with nice, overhanging trees and like green grass, and it just kind of like a nice tucked away little neighborhood.
Mhm.
Suburbia.
But since you guys have your ears plugged, you see the dilapidated homes and busted out windows, yards with overgrown weeds, and like it looks like no one's taking care of their yards or anything. And you come
Nimble's
across
doing that cat thing where she like randomly jumps up and walks on fences and like is kind of just exploring, jumping around as they're traveling.
there's a thick fog that kind of hangs over the town at this point in the day. And you guys find Nim's home, and the windows are all smashed in, the door is wide open, and you can go inside.
That's
I
not
would
good.
like to investigate my home.
I'm not going to make you roll for investigation, because this part is more like just emotional torture for you.
Wonderful. Perfect.
Um,
Fuck me up, my bad.
Damn.
I asked
So-
for it. I gave him a full backstory with about a bunch of people he could hurt. This is
In the entryway, you see 5 pairs of shoes, and what looks to be like claw marks, with like a hole in the center of the living room. In the entryway, there's ink and Deep's diplomas kind of framing the mantle at the back of the living room. Shadow and Silence mementos from the mist spirit kind of hang in the entryway on your way in, almost like dream catchers. Agile's torches and their unicycle are tucked away in the little closet to the right, and above the mantle, where like in between the 2 diplomas that are like framing the fireplace, is a large family photo with all of these faces that you now recognize as your family.
and there's a big hole in the middle.
Yep.
With claw marks.
Can we see what's in the hole?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hole.
You want to jump down the hole and take 2 deep?
I don't want
If
to
you-
jump
if-
down it,
if
but I want to
you-
look.
If you consulted the map, you would see that it lines up with the crypt tunnels.
Yeah.
Not that map.
Not that map. Silly.
The map that
That you
I
found in the
got.
records? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one that we found in the records.
I was like, let's look at this
All
map.
right.
I just understood the drawing of the beer for the tavern. I didn't pay that much attention to it last
Yeah,
time.
I just drew a cross for the church and a beer mug for the
tavern,
tavern. I
yeah.
didn't actually write those words.
This
out for
is
some
where
reason.
drink is. This is where holy is.
The woods.
The woods.
The woods. Le orphanage.
The orphanage.
So, can we investigate the hole?
Say that one more time.
Yeah.
Does
Can
the
I
hole
investigate
consent?
the hole with my mouth?
What is the movie name? The like courtesy sniff? Can we
Yeah.
courtesy sniff?
Can we courtesy sniff the hole? Yeah.
Investigate.
You guys can absolutely check it out. There's
Investigate.
nothing of interest directly in the hole, but it is interesting that there is a hole in the middle of this house.
In the middle of my
How
home.
deep is it?
It seems
It's not quite as deep as the hole that's in the cemetery. This is like a manageable height to jump down.
So if we like look like this, can we see if the hole like is continued past the opening?
Yeah,
Or if it goes only
yeah,
one way.
it connects into the
it's open
tunnels.
both ways.
Okay,
It keeps going a little bit further past their house, and it goes all the way back to the cemetery.
So let's go in it and decide which direction to go.
Yeah. It's time.
Okay.
And we
You
don't
guys are
take
all
any
geared
damage.
up.
We just get in there.
Yeah, you guys
Just
are
get
all
in that
geared up.
hole.
Before she
You guys
goes,
know
Nim
what
just
you're-
looks at the mantle one more time and like memorizes their
Aw.
faces again before she jumps into the hole.
I'll watch
Is the
Nim
mantle
do that.
damaged at all?
like
As
the
Nim's
fireplace
like watching
itself?
her.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just want to take the pictures.
Me too. That's what I was
Wrong with
thinking. I'll
you?
like take
If-
one out of
Yeah,
the
pictures.
frame.
Her pictures?
Yeah, for her later in case she
Her
forgets
family's
again.
dead.
The one on the mantle is pretty big, so. It's
Well, we
kinda
could,
hard
like,
to
take it
transport
out.
that around.
Of the fucking thing and fold it up. Can we take it out of
Fold
the
it up.
frame?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do
Who's your favorite?
Choose one.
that. Choose one.
But you guys know what you're up against.
Yep.
You guys know how to stay sane while fighting it. You guys are all equipped up, and I think this is where we're gonna end episode 2.
Yee.
All right.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna go fight.
This has been so much fun.
I'm sorry I killed
Thank
your
you.
cleric.
No, you didn't kill him. Thank you to everyone for participating again. This is so much fun for me to do. Like, it took me a long time to write this, and for you guys to like stick it out and like do this whole thing with me is a lot. Very appreciated.
It's super endearing.
Well,
Kenzie, I hope you're enjoying your first time playing D&D part
Torture.
2.
No, I love it. I
Absolutely
think it's really
awful.
cool.
Never gonna do it again.
Helps me miss you guys less.
We've only got one episode left for this. Like, next week is the finale, guys. So get
Woohoo.
excited. This is gonna be a
Guys.
lot of fun.
Ferguson's
And I'll be
here
at
to yell
Garrett's
me.
house for it.
I was gonna say he's
Ferguson has reported it is past 9 o'clock. Ferguson has decided it's bedtime, and he is here to yell at me. There we go,
Correct.
bud.
Well, I'm glad we could get it over in a timely manner tonight. Everybody have a good night. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too, man.
And
Thank
thank
you.
everyone for tuning in.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
We
Bye.
love
Bye.
you.
Cool chats.
And there's not a good goddamn thing that you can do about it. We'll see you
Next
next
week.
time. And hopefully next Tuesday as well. So